in position. Like me in my Sunday best. This is my Sunday best right here. A bonnet, an old Christmas sweater, and books. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and I have books. Yeah, I mean, what else would I have? I ordered 2 books that I've been wanting forever and ever and ever, and I thought we would open them together. I bought these just kind of like spur of the moment. Like, I was like, I had the money, so I was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes! Okay, yeah. Real by Kennedy Ryan. This book I solely wanted because of the cover. It's one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. And I know it's like a Hollywood type romance. Like, she is an actress. What is her name? Neva Saint. She is an actress, and she falls in love with her director. Yes, she falls in love with her director, and honestly, that storyline is fine. But I got it because of the cover. The cover is what sold me. To get into it, let's see how many pages it is. 460? That's not that bad. Oh, the text is kind of small, which I'm not a big fan of. The text is not really what I'm here for, but I'm here for this book. I'm excited to get into it. I can't wait to read more Kennedy Ryan because I've been hearing good things about Kennedy Ryan, and I've heard good things about this book too. So we will see what it gives. Second book I got. This book has been described as Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is like my favorite show of all time, but samurais. So obviously I had to have it. It is The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. Lord, there's a glossary back here and a cast of characters. Oh my god, I never read a book with that in it before. Oh, this is also some tiny ass text. It is 611 pages, but I'm gonna eat every moment up. Samurai animes are my favorite. Like, one of my favorite one of my favorite animes of all time is called Samurai Champloo. So clearly I need to get into this bad. So these are my 2 books that I got from Amazon. And I also kind of want to, in this clip, kind of share like a TBR-ish. I'm a mood reader, so this will probably change. But I do want to read these 2 books right here, as well as, let me get the other ones. I also want to start the Throne of Glass series. I don't know why this has been calling my name. I've heard it described as like a Cinderella retelling, except Cinderella is an assassin. But I'm just gonna back cover it. In a land without magic, an assassin is summoned to the castle. She has no love for the vicious king who rules from his throne of glass, but she has not come to kill him. She has come to win her freedom. If she defeats 23 murderers, thieves, and warriors in a competition, she will be released from prison to serve as the king's champion. Her name is Selena Sardotian. Okay. The crown prince will provoke her. The captain of the guard will protect her. A princess from a faraway country will befriend her, but something rotten dwells in the castle, and it's there to kill. When her competitors start dying mysteriously, one by one, Selena's fight for freedom becomes a fight for survival and a desperate quest to root out the evil before it destroys her world. Again, right up my alley, which is probably why it's been calling me. The next book that I want to get to, Children of Virtue and Vengeance. I already read Children of Blood and Bone. Adored it. This is the second book in the series. Don't know this series. It's basically about a girl named Zele, and this has also been described as Avatar: The Last Airbender, but African mythology, which I would definitely say that is true. But basically you follow Zele and a couple of different characters, but your main character is Zele, and she is a magi, which are, they basically hold magic. People who hold magic and people who don't have any magic. And the people who don't have any magic, like the king at the time was one of those people, and he ended up like killing majority of the people who had magic. And so you're left with the children of those people, and they're called the diviners. And it's basically about them bringing magic back. They're on a quest to bring magic back. Did I explain that right? But yes, this is another book that I'm looking forward to getting into this month. And then lastly, we have a book that I am over halfway into. I'm listening to it on audio. It's like Fate by Lizelle Samberry. The future where witches are a thing. They don't get their magic until they're 16, and when they are 16 they have a ceremony where their ancestors come to them and they give them a mission, and if they fulfill that mission then they get their magic. But you know, that magic is unknown until they actually gift it to them, and if they fail their mission then they won't get any magic, and they're kind of like exiled from their family. And it's about Oya's journey to get her magic, and you know, along the way she runs into Luke and becomes part of her mission. I will say that in a very twisted way. I'm 54% of the way through it, so my goal to finish that audiobook this week. That way I can start reading these 4 other books that I have. We'll see how that goes. Other bookish things for the week. I plan to go to the library, number 1, because I need to return a book. But also, my sister said the library be giving away free bookmarks, and I need bookmarks. And I don't know if that was at that specific library, because that specific library is in a different city. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna show you the book that I'm gonna return because, y'all, I don't know. Hold on. The book that I was gonna return. This was gonna be my first read of 2025. And I read the first chapter, and after that, I just haven't had the urge to pick this up. This was about a mermaid whose job was collecting the souls of the slaves who were thrown overboard. It was intriguing. I read the first chapter and have not thought about it since. It just didn't keep my attention. Maybe it's the way this was written. I don't know. I'm probably going to give this another chance in the future. But at this point in my life, I'm not really sure that I'm ready for this. That's that, y'all. All right, mamacitas. There you go, Maple. Hi, hi, hi. All right. There you go, Bluey. All right. Y'all be nice. Y'all, good morning. This morning was supposed to be, this whole day was supposed to be productive and, you know, doing the whole thing. But I woke up this morning and I decided against that, because lately I've just been like in a really bad headspace. And I just decided to honor that today. Also today I do have therapy this afternoon at 3. And I haven't had therapy in a month, so it'd be good to kind of like get all these feelings out and see what she thinks about it. I've not been taking care of myself. So this morning when I decided not to, you know, do all the productive things, I'm still going to be productive. In the sense of like, I still have laundry to do. I need to wash the dishes. The main focus of today is just self-care. I got up this morning and I just went and washed my hair because I had not washed my hair in an embarrassing amount of time. Right now I have my deep conditioner in under here. I'm a deep conditioner overnight because my hair was severely dry. I'd never seen my hair this dry before. I think it's coupled with the fact that like it's winter and I wasn't keeping up with it. I'm just gonna see what the day takes us. And then later I might do some physical reading. I do want to read Real by Kennedy Ryan. just to take a break from all the fantasy of it all. Not that I don't love fantasy, but you know, we gotta switch it up every now and then. But I did want to show y'all some books that I got at the thrift store the other day because I forgot I got these. We have A Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. I love Megan Miranda. My favorite book by her is called All the Missing Girls. It was just like, it had everything I could ever want in a crime novel. It was an unexpected plot twist, you know, secrets, lies, all the things. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. It's about a town named Hollow's Edge. Is that right? Yes, Hollow's Edge. And there were murders committed in this town, and this was a town where, you know, like everybody knew everybody. They were all friends with each other, and then Brandon and Fiona got murdered, and ever since then the town just wasn't quite right. And there was this woman named Ruby who got tried and convicted for the murders of Brandon and Fiona, but Ruby's conviction was overturned. So she comes back to Hollow's Edge and she moves in with her friend Harper, and her and Harper have been knowing each other forever. They're more like sisters. And Harper was kind of suspicious at first because she's like, girl, if you did that, I don't want you in my house. Like, but Harper starts hearing, you know, whispers and rumors that Ruby was not the one who actually did it, or that, you know, Ruby didn't have as big of a part to play in it as, you know, she got tried and convicted for, really. So yeah, very interested in getting into this. The next book I got from the thrift store was These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I actually read this book. Like, not read it, I started to read it, but then somewhere along the way it got DNF'd. It's a Romeo and Juliet reimagining set in 1920 Shanghai. And Juliet is in a Chinese, well, she's not in it. I guess she's adjacent to like these Chinese triads. And Roma is the love interest, our male main character, and he is a part of the Russian mafia. These two find each other because there is this supernatural element, this monster that is haunting Shanghai, and the triads and the Russian mafia aren't on great terms, but it's about Roma and Juliet coming together to find out what's going on in Shanghai. I cannot wait to start this series. When I first picked up this book, it had just came out. I don't know why I put it down in the first place. On the same note, I have Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. And I know that there's a book in between these two. However, I could not find Our Violent Ends in the thrift store. So I just went ahead and picked up Foul Lady Fortune, and I'll probably buy Our Violent Ends once I'm finished with These Violent Delights. I believe that there's a fourth book. And when I say that there's a fourth book with novellas in between. So I'm all about a series with novellas in between it. Like, I don't know, something about that just I love. So yeah, those are books that I got from the thrift store. I got these like last Monday when we got Maple, and because we went to the thrift store to pick up like little dogs toys and stuff. Like, we didn't want to go to Walmart for, you know. And I ended up getting these 3 books, and I completely forgot about them. There's a little more of a book haul for y'all. All right, y'all, good morning again. Today is Tuesday, and I was supposed to have a job today. However, that job got canceled. So here we are. I was supposed to vlog the rest of the day, but it just got away from me, y'all. Like, my sister FaceTimed me. We stayed on FaceTime till I had to go to therapy. And then I was dealing with the puppy. And we went to the store to pick up a little bit of groceries. Like, it just got away from me. And then before I realized it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't vlog. But I did honor myself yesterday. It's washed. It's giving Angela Davis. And I'm here for it. I am. I mean, I don't mind a little fro moment, you know? To give my skin a little extra love because it is dry out here. I already walked the dogs this morning. I'm feeling better. Had a really good therapy session, so I am probably gonna get some housework done today. I didn't read at all yesterday, like at all. I did a 1 hour speed clean, and I listened to music. I didn't even listen to an audiobook. So yeah, excuse my shirt. The words came off, but this is a house shirt. I'm not going nowhere in this. So. Update time. I did read some of Blood Like Magic, and I got from 58% to 64% of the way through it. So I was washing dishes, and then my brother calls me to check on the dogs. And when he called me, I remembered that I had to go let one of them out because he had said when he walked them this morning, he didn't use the bathroom like all the way. Like they kind of just peed and went about their business. So in the midst of me doing that, both of them escaped. Both dogs. Both of them. One of them, Maple, I only had to lure her with a treat. Blue took off to the other side of the neighborhood. So that was fun. And I got them both. They're both in their kennels. It's so crazy because I guess it must have tired them out because now they're both sleeping in their kennel. Alright, y'all. We are on our way to the library to return this book. Camera angle is weird, but we're just gonna have to deal with it for now. The last time I saw it, I was either 64% of the way through or 68% of the way through Blood Like Magic. Now I'm 69% of the way through. If I finish it today, I'll let y'all know. I don't have anything planned today. I did pick up another job, and it was yet again canceled. So they must not want me to make any money. If I said this, I'm a substitute teacher slash librarian. So like when the library needs help, I'm there. If they need help watching classes, I'm there basically. I went to the library last night, and when I was there, I wasn't planning on picking up another book, but I did. Or like I said earlier, I went to check to see if they had bookmarks, and they didn't. So I guess I'm gonna have to go to the library where my sister lives in order to get some free bookmarks. Anyways, this is the book I got. This is Renegades by Marissa Meyer, and it is a series. I've been wanting to read this for a rather long time because it's about superheroes, and I love superheroes. It says the Renegades are a syndicate of prodigies, humans with extraordinary abilities who emerge from the ruins of a crumbled society and establish peace and order where chaos reigned. As champions of justice, they remain a symbol of hope and courage to everyone, except the villains they once overthrew. Nova has a reason to hate the Renegades, and she is on a mission for vengeance. As she gets closer to her target, she meets Adrian, a renegade boy who believes in justice and in Nova. But Nova's allegiance is to a villain who has the power to end them both. So, yeah. Do a page count real quick. 552 pages. Not too bad. I did not start Real by Kennedy Ryan, but I have the whole day free unless I decide to pick up a job, which, to be honest, like, I'm just over it. Let's hope we make this a productive reading day because I feel like this vlog has not been productive reading. I did not update y'all last night. I was listening to Blood Like Magic and doing this over here. By the time I finished all that, it was like 11, and I just passed out. Blue, leave Maple alone. Look, you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi, Bluey girl? Do you want to say hi? Okay. Yeah, so I finished Blood Like Magic and I absolutely adored it. I mean, I adore anything Lizelle Sandberry does, but I know this girl. Hey, you can't sit right here. You gotta come over here. Yeah, good girl. Lizelle Sandberry is one of my favorite authors, so I wouldn't give it anything less than 5 stars. Her world building, her imagination, her mind, where things go, her representation, diversity, just everything is amazing. Another thing that was amazing was how much I related to Avoya. Like, I'm Voya, Voya is me and Voya are one. I struggle a lot with choices and making decisions because I always want to be right. I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and it took so much from Voya's story, Voya's character arc. I love hearing stories about Black people. I'm not gonna lie, it resonates a lot more, and it don't matter if they're Canadian, if they're American. Just like Black people as a people, I feel like we all go through the same shit. The way she writes is like you can predict the little things, but as far as like big plot points, I could not tell where this was going. Usually I'm like the kind of person I was like, okay, well, obviously this is gonna happen. Like with Lizelle Sandberry, it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe it could go this way. But then when I think about it, it does not turn out that way. So, and I love her for that. I do. Like I said, she's one of my favorite authors at this point. So yeah, Blood Like Magic, 5 stars. There's another book in the series called Blood Like Fate. When I read a series, I like to let each book marinate and have their own little moment. So I'll probably start Blood Like Fate next month. Aptly Black History Month, period. And I wish I read more than one book, but like I said, this week has not gone according to plan whatsoever. I wanted to at least get a decent way through reel, but obviously that didn't happen. But I did finish Blood Like Magic. Thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like my vibe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, and go ahead, share, tell a friend, bring them over. Yeah, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.